Good morning, boys and girls. So welcome to continuous session of key explanation of December 2021 principles and practices of accounting question paper. Up to last session, discussion on question number 2 has been completed as per the question paper. Now let us start this session with question number 3. In question number 3, boys and girls, there are 3 sub questions. Question number 3A is the question on bills of exchange. Question number 3B is the question on average due date. 3C consists of internal choice. One is a concurrent and second one is on partnership. Right? So let us start this session with question number 3A. This time a new model has been asked on bills of exchange. So how to record journal entries when bills are sent to bank for collection. Now we'll discuss that. On 12th May 2020, A sold goods to B for rupees 36,470. Let us analyze the transaction. So in this problem, there are two parties, namely A and B. On 12th May 2020, right? A sold goods worth of rupees, how much? 36,470. So in this particular transaction, A is the seller. I'm extremely sorry. A is the seller and B is the buyer. I drew upon the later two bills, one for 16,470 for 1 month and another for 20,000 at 3 months. It means for this amount, means 36,470, A draws two bills of exchange on B. So bills of exchange number 1, bills of exchange number 2. The amount of the first bill is 16,470 and amount of the second bill is 20,000, boys and girls. So the duration of the first bill, what is the duration of the first bill? 1 month. Okay. Next, what is the duration of the second bill? So the duration of the second bill is 3 months, boys and girls. Right? B accepted the both the bills. On 12th May 2020, A sold goods worth of rupees 36,470 to B. For this amount, A draws two bills of exchange on B. The amount of the first bill is 16,470 and the duration is 1 month. Amount of the second bill is 20,000, duration is 3 months. Right? So B accepted the both bills and returned it to A. A is the drawer, B is the drawee. In respect of bills, there are 4 scenarios which we discussed in our regular class now. When bill is retained until due date, when bill is sent to or discounted with the banker, when bill is endorsed to the creditor, when bill is sent to bank for collection. So this problem belongs to the model when bills are sent to bank for collection. How to record journal entries. So this problem belongs to that model when bills are sent to bank for collection. Okay. On 5th June 2020, remember, A sent both the bills to his banker for collection on the due dates. Right? The first bill was duly met. But due to some temporary financial difficulties, B fails to honor the second bill on the due date. Right? And the bank had to pay 20 as noting charges. Reason being, now who is the holder of the bill? Even A sent bills, both the bills to the bank for collection. To the bank for collection. So it is the obligation of the banker to collect both bills, and amount has been credited to the account of the A. Right? So first bill has been duly collected. B fails to pay the amount on second bill. Now the holder of the bill is banker. Banker will have to pay noting charges, will recover it from A. A will recover it from B. Right? Next. Okay. However, on 16th August 2020, it was agreed between A and B that B would immediately pay 8,020 in cash since the second bill was dishonored. Right? Next, and accepted a new bill at 3 months for 12,480, which included interest for postponement of the part payment of the dishonored bill. నీకు ఇవ్వాల్సిన సెకండ్ బిల్ మీద 20,000 ప్లస్ నోటింగ్ చార్జెస్ 20 రూపీస్. 20,020 రూపీస్ లో నీకు ఇమ్మీడియట్ గా 8,020 రూపీస్ ఇచ్చేస్తాను. డిలే అయింది కాబట్టి మిగతా 12,000 ప్లస్ అట్ ఇంట్రెస్ట్ హౌ మచ్ 480 కలిపి కొత్త బిల్ రాసుకుందాం. ఓకే. నెక్స్ట్, A immediately send new acceptance to its bank for collection on the due date on 1st October 2020. B approached A offering 12,240 for retirement of his acceptance. A accepted the request. Wonderful question. So you are required to pass journal entries of all the above transactions in the books of A only. Shall I? We'll go for date wise and bill wise. Shall I, boys and girls? Listen carefully how to record journal entries for this question. Right. So journal entries are asked only in the books of A. Okay. Books of Mr. A. Date, particulars, LF, debit and credit. So everyone clear? So on 12th May 2020, A sold goods worth of rupees 36,470 to B on credit. What is the journal entry 12th May na? Right. 12th May 2020. What is the journal entry? B account data 36,740 to sales account 36,740 being goods sold to Mr. B on credit. So A draws two bills of exchange on B. One is for 16,470 and second one is for 20,000. Both bills are accepted by B and written into A. What is the journal entry for the bills drawn and accepted and received? So journal entry, same date, bills receivable. So within brackets use the word B1. Account data 16,740. Next, bills receivable B2 account data 20,000 to B account 36,750 being bills are received from B. Right? Now, not on immediate date, on 5th June. See, on 5th June, these two bills are sent to bank for collection. What is the journal entry? 5th June. 5th June 2020. These two bills are sent to bank for collection. Right. What is journal entry is bills sent for collection account data. Two bills. 36,752. Bills receivable B1 account 16,740. 2. Bills receivable B2 20,000 being bills are sent to bank for collection. When bills are sent to bank for collection, what is the journal entry? Bills sent for collection account data to number of bills or particular bill account. The duration of the first bill is 1 month. Now, what paper setter has says that first bill is honored on the due date. What is the due date? What is the date of drawing of bill? May 12 plus 1 month, June 12 plus 3 grace days, June 15. First bill is honored now. What is the journal entry for that first honoring of first bill? 15th June 2020. Our bank balance will increase now. The journal entry is C. Bank account data 16,740 to bill sent for collection. Out of this 36,740, 16,740 is collected now. To bills sent for collection account 16,740. So being first bill is honored on the due date. Clear, boys and girls? So sale చేసినప్పుడు టూ బిల్స్ వచ్చినప్పుడు టూ బిల్స్ బ్యాంక్ కలెక్షన్ కోసం పంపించినప్పుడు ఫస్ట్ బిల్ కలెక్ట్ అయినప్పుడు. నౌ see boys and girls, what is the amount of the second bill? 20,000 on the due date means what is the due date? 12th May, 12th June, 12th July, 12th August plus 3 grace days. 15th August is the due date for the second bill. Since 15th August is the public holiday, 14th August will be the due date, right? If the bill amount is collected now, again on 14th August we are writing like this: bank account data 20,000, two bills sent for collection. Clear? But the second bill is not honored, it is dishonored on the due date. Again B will become debtor to Mr. A for 20,000 plus what is the noting charges? 20 rupees. It means from B we have to recover 20,020 rupees. What is the journal entry? B account debtor 20,020 rupees to cancellation bill sent for collection 20,000, and we have obligation to pay the amount to the banker na, to bank 20 rupees. So the journal entry for dishonor is C. Date, particulars, LF, debit and credit. Okay. See, when bill is honored, what is the general entry? Bank account data to bill sent for collection. When bill is dishonored, again bill will become data to us na. What is the due date? August 14. 14th August 2020. What is the journal entry? B. 20,000 plus 20 account data. 20,020. 2. You have to credit bills sent for collection na. Bills sent for collection account. How much? 20,000. And you have obligation to pay noting charges to the bank, and the bank balance get automatically decreased. 20 being second bill is not honored, dishonored on the due date, boys and girls. Right. Now the agreement between A and B comes into the picture. Right. Now B will have obligation to pay 2020 to Mr. A. What A says that I'll pay immediately on 16th August. Right. Since 15th August is an holiday now, there is a negotiation between A and B on 16th August. What B argues that, okay, I have obligation to pay 2020 to you. Myself is the debtor in your books of accounts for 2020. Myself will pay 8,020 in cash immediately. Okay. What is the journal entry for that? Receipt of cash, 16th August 2020. What is the journal entry? Bank or cash account debtor. How much? 8,020 to Mr. B account. 8,020 being cash received from Mr. B. 8,020. Okay. What about right, out of 20,020 you paid 8,020 in cash. The balance 12,000. Right? Since the payment get delayed for this 3 months and you are asking more time period. Okay. A is asking 480 interest from B. First you have to write interest for those journal entry na. What is the journal entry? Due entry you have to write. 16th August 2020. The journal entry is B account debtor 480 to interest account 480 being interest is receivable from Mr. B. Now 20,080 minus 8,020, 12,000 plus 480. B is the final debtor for 12,480. Out of that, for that 12,480, A draws a new bill on B and B will accept it the same on the same date, 16th August 2020. New bill is received from B na. Bills receivable account debtor 12,080 to Mr. B account 12,080 being bill is received from Mr. B. For how many months? 3 months. Okay. August 6, September 16, October 16, November 16 plus 3 grace days. November 19 is the due date. Before due date, so A immediately sends the same for collection on the same date. వచ్చిన న్యూ బిల్ ని కూడా కలెక్షన్ కి పంపించేసాం. డ్యూ డేట్ రోజున కలెక్ట్ చేయి. 16th August 2020 bill sent for collection. Account data how much? 12,000, not 80, it's 480. I'm sorry, 12,480 to bills receivable account 12,480 being bill is sent to bank for collection. Now listen carefully. B, A sold goods worth of rupees 36,742. B draws it 2 bills. One bill is collected, one bill is dishonored. Now new bill is drawn. That bill is also sent to bank for collection. Actually, what is the due date? 16th August is the date of drawing of bill. September, October, November plus 3 days. 19th November is the due date na. Before due date, boys and girls, A approached the B offering 12,240. Sir, మనకి ఇస్తా రావాల్సిన 12,480 లో 12,240 ఇస్తా అంటున్నాడంటే remaining 240 is discount or not? It means bill is retired before due date. Everyone clear? So what is the date of approach of Mr. B? It's 1st October. October 1st 2020. What is the journal entry you have to write? Bank account data 12,240. Next, discount on మనం ఇచ్చాం bills account data 240. Not bills receivable. Now bill is with banker na 2. Bills sent for collection account 12,480 being bill is retired before due date. So this is the complete suggested answer for question number 3A, boys and girls. We'll move on to now 3B. So 3B is the question on average due date. Strike question by changing numbers. So this question, the question given in the examination is similar to our Shri Medha's material. Okay. So please make note of it. We'll move on to the next question. This is the suggested answer for question number 3. So question number 3B is the question on average due date, boys and girls. So question number 3B is the question on average due date, right? So the question is Mr. Grow and Mr. Green has the following mutual dealings. They decide to settle their account on the average due date. Purchases by Grow from Green. Grow Green నుంచి చేసిన purchases information ఇచ్చాడు. On 6th January, the value of purchases by Grow from grain 16,000. On 2nd February 2021, the value of purchases by grow from grain 28,000. On 31st March 2021, the value of purchases by grow from grain 20,000. It means in respect of these three transactions, grow will have obligation to make the payment of 1,08,000 to Mr. Grain. And coming to sales by grow to grain, on 6th January 2021, grow sold an amount of 66,000 to Mr. Grain. On 9th March 2021, grow sold an amount of 24,000 to Mr. Grain. 20th March 2021, grow sold an amount of 5,000 to Mr. Grain. So in respect of these three transactions called credit sales, grow have to receive an amount of 95,000 in total from grain. It means 1,08,000 payable to grain minus 95,000 receivable from grain. Total 13,000 net payment is to be made by grow to grain on a certain date. That certain date is called average due date. You have to compute that certain date. How to compute that? Everyone clear? So first, paper setter is asking you to consider 6th January 2021 as a base date. So what is the base date here? 6th January 2021. First we'll compute products for grow payment. Thereafter we'll compute for grow receipt. Everyone clear? First for gross payments. Everyone clear? For gross. Remember what is the base date? It's 6th January 2000. First column is due date. Second column is amount. Next, number of days from base date. Next, boys and girls, products. Everyone clear? So what is the base date here? 6th January 2021, and three transactions are there now. 6th January 2021, 2nd February 2021, next 31st March 2021. What is the amount? 60,000. Next 28,000. Next, boys and girls, 20,000. So base date, number of days from base date, 6th January to 6th January 0, 6th January to 2nd January, so 25 plus 2, 27 days. Okay na? Next, 6th January to 31st March, 25 plus 28, 53 plus 31, 84 days. 84 days. So 60,000 into 0, 0. 28,000 into 27. It's how much? 7,56,000. Next 20,000 into 84. It's 16,80,000. So total products how much? 24,36,000. And here what is the payment, boys and girls? 1,08,000. Grow green ki valsina payment 1,80,000. A payment yokka products, boys and girls, how much? It's 24,36,000. Now we have to compute the same products for gross, yes, receipts. Everyone clear? Due date. Next, boys and girls, amount, number of days from base date. Next slash one is products. So there are three transactions of credit sales made by Grow to Green. So first one is on first 6th January 2021 and second one is on 9th March 2021. Yes, second one is on 9th March 2021 and third one is on 20th March 2021. What are amounts? 66,000. Okay, 24,000. Next, boys and girls, 5,000. So total 95,000. So here, what is the base date? 6th January. From 6th January to 6th January, 0. 6th January to 9th March. So 25 days in the month of January, 28 days in the month of February, and 9 days in the month of March. So 25 plus 28 plus 9. Total how many days, boys and girls? It's 62 days. From 6th January to 20th March. So 25 days in the month of January, 28 days in the month of February, and 20 days in the month of March. Total 73 days, boys and girls. How many days? 73 days. And coming to product, 66,000 into 0, 0. 24,000 into 62. I'll check once. 24,000 into 62. It's 14,88,000. Next, 5,000 into 73. 5,000 into 73. It's 3,65,000. And total 18,53,000. 53,000 and total here 95,000. Now based on this, you have to compute average due date. What is the formula? Average due date is equal to base date plus or minus difference in products is divided by difference in amounts. So what is the base date? 6th January 2021 plus difference in products 24,36,000 minus 18,53,000 is divided by 1,08,000 minus 95,000 plus how many days? It's 44.84 rounded off to 45 days. So 45 minus 25 days in the month of January, it's so 20th February 2021 is the average due date. It means Green will have obligation to make payment of 13,000. That payment have to be made by grow to green on 20th February 2021. So this is the suggested answer for question number 3B, boys and girls. Now we'll move on to 3C. Question number 3C. Please make note of it. Yes, question number 3C. 1 is on account current, boys and girls. From the following details, prepare an account current as sent by Mr. A to Mr. B. It means we have to prepare account current in the books of Mr. A. B is in account current with Mr. A on 30th June 2021 by means of products method, charging interest at the rate of 6% per annum. Okay, 2021, certain transactions between A and B are given. Right, first, books of Mr. A. Right, so B is in account current with Mr. A. B is in account current with Mr. A. Right, so what is the date? So date 30th June 2021. Interest at the rate of 6% per annum. First, let us fill the format. So, listen. Date, particulars, okay, due date, rupees, next, days, products. So date, particulars, due date, rupees, days, products. Corresponding side also. Date, particulars, next, due date, rupees, days, products, boys and girls. Listen carefully. So 1st January, balance due from B. It means B is debtor to Mr. A. So 2021 Jan 1st to balance brought down. What is the amount here, boys and girls? 600. Due dates అవన్నీ తర్వాత చూద్దాం. ఫస్ట్ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్స్ వరకు ఫిల్ చేద్దాం. నెక్స్ట్, sold goods to B. What is the journal entry? B account data to sales. Right? So Jan 11 to sales amounting to 520. Next, B returned goods, sales returns account data to B. 2021 Jan 18 by sales returns. First you should write up to amounts only 125. Next, B paid by check. It means amount received. Check received from B 400. What is the journal entry? Bank account data to B. Everyone clear? Right. Amounting to B paid by check February 11. Okay. Next. Excuse me. Just a minute. Yes, boys and girls. So let us go for discussion of answer for this. question, boys and girls. See, B is in account current with Mr. A on 30th June 2021. The transactions takes place between A and B from 1st January to 30th June has been given. Everyone clear? So on 1st January, balance due from B. It means B is debtor from Mr. A. Debtor shows debit balance to balance brought down 600. Next, sold goods to B. B account debtor to sales. The posting in the account of Mr. B to sales 520. B returned the goods. Sales returns account debtor to B by sales returns. B paid by check. Check received from B. Bank account debtor to B by bank. B accepted a bill drawn by A for 1 month. Bills receivable account debtor to B account by bills receivable. Goods sold to B. B account debtor to sales. Cash received from B by cash. Now all transactions are posted. Now you have to focus on due dates. If due dates are given, now you can consider due dates. If due dates are not given, transaction date shall be deemed to be the due date. So Jan 1st will be the due date here. Jan 11 will be the due date here. April 29 will be the due date here. Next, Jan 18 will be the due date here. February 11 will be the due date here. And coming to bill, 1 month has been given now. February 14 plus 1 month. March 14 plus 3 grace days. March 17 and May 15. Now, how these days are computed? From due date to right settlement date, Jan 1st to 30th June, 181 days. Jan 11 to 30th June, 170 days. April 29 to 30th June, 62 days. Jan 18 to 30th June, 163 days. February 11 to 30th June, 139 days. March 17 to 30th June, 105. May 15 to 30th June, 46. So with the help of amounts and days, you have to compute products. 600 into 181, 1,08,600. 520 into 170, 88,400. 615 into 62, 38,130. 125 into 163, 20,375. 400 into 139, 55,600. 300 into 105, 31,500. 700 into 46, it's how much? So 32,200, boys and girls. So that first you have to compute the balance of products. So 1,08,600, 88,400, 38,130. 2,35,130 minus all this, 95,455 is the balance of products. On that balance of products, in products method, we have to compute 1 day interest, two interest. 95,455 into 6% into 1 by 365. Amount of interest receivable is 15.69. So 1,750.69 minus all this. 225.69 receivable from B on 30th June 2021. So this is the story regarding question number 3C1, boys and girls. Now please make note of it. We'll move on to question number 3C2. Okay na? So one of the good question from basic concepts of partnership. Okay, boys and girls, so question number 3C2 tested on fundamentals of partnership accounts. First, let us understand the question carefully. See, A, B and C are partners in a firm, right? On 1st April 2019, their fixed capital stood at 50,000, 25,000 and 25,000 respectively. It means on 1st April 2019, the capital balance of A 50,000, B 25,000, C 25,000. As per the provisions of partnership deed, C was entitled for a salary of 5,000 per annum. C is only the person entitled to receive salary amounting to 5,000 not per month, per annum. Okay. All the partners was entitled to receive interest on capital at the rate of 5%. So 50,000 into 5%, 2,500 will be the interest on capital for A. 25,000 into 5%, 1,250 for B and C, since the amount of capital was same. Profits and losses to be shared in the ratio of capitals of the partners. What is the capital balance of A? 50,000. B 25,000. C 25,000. 2:1:1 will be the actual profit sharing ratio. But what our accountant will do now? Net profit for the year ended 31st March 2020 amounting to 33,000. 31st March 2020 ki year ending ki మనకు వచ్చిన ప్రాఫిట్ ఎంత 33,000. 31st March 2021 కి మనకు వచ్చిన ప్రాఫిట్ ఎంత 45,000. was divided equally without providing the above adjustments. Adjustments ఏం కన్సిడర్ చేయకుండా వచ్చిన 33,000 ని 45,000 ని 1:1 రేషియోలో పంచుకున్నారు. ఇప్పుడు మనం అడ్జస్ట్మెంట్స్ ని కన్సిడర్ చేస్తూ అడ్జస్ట్మెంట్ ఎంట్రీ రాయాలి. బాయ్స్ అండ్ గర్ల్స్, రిమెంబర్ యాజ్ పర్ పార్ట్నర్షిప్ డీడ్ దేర్ ఆర్ 3 అడ్జస్ట్మెంట్. Salary to C, interest on capital, and profits are to be distributed in the ratio of capitals 2:1:1. First adjustment table, right? Particulars. This is the correct, this is the wrong. Then you should write adjustment entry. First, salary to C. Since 2-year information is given now, in the year 2020, A is not entitled to receive salary. B is not entitled to receive salary. Only C is entitled to receive salary. In 2021 also C is entitled to receive salary. Everyone clear? Interest on capital. They said that on capital balance 5% na 2020 50,000 into 5%, 2,500. 25,000 into 5%, 1,250. 25,000 into 5%, 1,250. Total interest on capital for the year 2020 will be 5,000. The same total interest on capital for 2021 will be 5,000. Next, ఈ salary interest on capital అయిపోయిన తర్వాత ప్రాఫిట్ ఎలా డిస్ట్రిబ్యూట్ చేసుకోవాలి? 2:1:1. See, 2020 the profit is 33,000 na. After salary of 5,000, after interest of 5,000, what is the balance one? 23,000 is to be distributed in the ratio of 2:2:1. 11,500, 5,750, 5,750. In 2021, what is the profit? 45,000 minus 5,000, 5,000, 10,000. Right? And this 35,000 is to be distributed in the ratio of 2:1. So, ila ganaka cheste. So, what is the amount actually credited to C? 34,000. Next, B 17,000, C 27,000. A capital interest on capital రూపంలో ఎంత క్రెడిట్ అవ్వాలి? 2 years కి 5,000. ప్రాఫిట్ రూపంలో so and so. Right, 29,000. Total 34,000. It means as per our correct deed, 34,000 should be credited to A's capital account. 17,000 should be credited to B's capital account. 27,000 should be credited to C's capital account. But what accountant do? This is wrong profit distribution. And without considering all this adjustment, he distribute entire profit in the ratio of 1:1:1. So 33,000, 11, 11, 11, 45, 15, 15, 15. Actually, A's capital is to be credited with 34, but it actually credited with 26. Now it's credited with difference amount called 8,000. As per our correct table, B's capital account should be credited with 17, but it actually credited with 26. Now you should go for reverse adjustment 9,000. It's actually credited with 27,000, but it's actually credited with 26, 1,000. Based on this, you have to write adjustment entry, boys and girls. Paper secretary is asking you to write adjustment entry na. What is adjustment entry? On this occasion, A and C capitals are to be credited and B capital is to be debited. First, let us check. Adjustment entry can be right. అక్కడ ఫిక్స్డ్ క్యాపిటల్ అనే పదం వాడుతున్నాము. మళ్ళీ దీనిలో చూడండి. They said that fixed capital. It means all adjustments are made through current account, boys and girls. That's why I told you to read the question carefully. Now, what is the journal entry? B current account data 9,002. A's current account 8,000. To C's current account 1,000. BA adjustment entry is recorded. So this is the one of the good question given in this question paper. So this is the answer for question number 3C2. Now we'll move on to next question, reverse working. So based on income and expenditure account, you have to prepare receipts and payments account as well as closing balance sheet. After that, one more question is there on partnership, boys and girls. We'll move on to that one. Okay, so please make note of it. Okay, boys and girls, question number 4A is regarding preparation of receipts and payments account and closing balance sheet with the help of income and expenditure account and additional information, right? So the income and expenditure account of the Women Club for the year ended 31st December 2021 is as follows. 4 incomes are credited to income and expenditure account. Subscription amounting to 75,000, entrance fees amounting to 2,500, contribution for annual dinner amounting to 10,000, annual sports meet receipts amounting to 7,500. Point number 1, income and expenditure account is prepared on accrual system of accounting, whereas receipts and payments account is prepared on the basis of cash system of accounting. Amount of, coming to expenditure side, amount of salaries debited to income and expenditure account 47,500, general expenses 5,000, audit fees 2,500, secretary's honorarium 10,000, stationery and printing 4,500, annual dinner expenses 15,000, interest and bank charges 1,500, depreciation non-cash item debited to income and expenditure account 3,000. The surplus of income and expenditure account is 6,000, right? This account has been prepared. This account means income and expenditure account has been prepared after the following adjustments. Outstanding subscriptions at the end of 2020, last year receivable 6,000, and out subscriptions received in advance on 31st December 2020 4,500. Subscriptions received in advance on 31st December 2021 2,700, and outstanding as on 31st 2021 7,500. So subscriptions account open chesi information mottam record chesi credit ayindi తీసుకుంటే receipt will be the balancing figure. We'll discuss several problems, or you can do necessary adjustments in the income and expenditure account also directly. Okay. Salaries outstanding at the beginning and the end of the year 2021 were respectively 4,000 and 4,500. Perfect. General expenses include insurance prepaid to the extent of 600. Audit fees for the year 2021 was not yet paid. Outstanding. During the year 2021, audit fee for the year 2021 was paid amounting to 2000, right? The club owned a freehold lease of ground valued 1 lakh. The club had sports equipment on 1st January 2021 valued at 26,000. At the end of the year 2021, after depreciation, the equipment amounted to 27,000. In the year 2000, the club has raised a bank loan of 20,000. This was outstanding throughout the year 2021. On 31st December 2021, closing balance of cash in hand 16,000. What paper sector is expecting from you? You are required to prepare receipts and payments account of Women's Club for the year ended 31st December 2021 and balance sheet. Right? So first, listen carefully. Receipts and payments account of, right, Women's Club. For the year ending 31st December 2021. Debit, credit. Okay, boys and girls, receipts, rupees. Next, payments, rupees. So, as you are all aware that boys and girls, receipts and payments account starts with opening balance na 2, balance brought down. Okay na? Wait cheddam, maybe it may be a balancing figure. Next, income and expenditure account nunchi receipts and payments account prepare చేసేటప్పుడు receipt side fill cheyadaniki first you should go for income side of the income and expenditure account. Tell me how much amount is credited to income and expenditure account with the name of subscriptions 75,000. Everyone clear? Everyone, right? To subscriptions. How much amount is credited to income and expenditure account? 75,000. మనం receipts and payments account నుంచి income and expenditure account కి వెళ్ళేటప్పుడు ఓపెనింగ్ రిసీవబుల్ ఏం చేస్తాం? లెస్ చేస్తాం. ఇక్కడ ఏం చేయాలి? యాడ్. రైట్? యాడ్ opening receivable. How much? 6,000. Closing receivable add చేస్తాం, ఇక్కడ less. Closing receivable. How much? 7,500. Sir, current year received in advance less చేస్తాం, లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ రిసీవ్డ్ ఇన్ అడ్వాన్స్ యాడ్ చేస్తాం అక్రూవల్ కి అయితే. రివర్స్ కాబట్టి కరెంట్ ఇయర్ రిసీవ్డ్ ఇన్ అడ్వాన్స్ యాడ్ చేసి లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ రిసీవ్డ్ ఇన్ అడ్వాన్స్ లెస్ చేస్తాం. రైట్? లెస్ లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ received in advance. Amount how much? 4,500. Add current year received in advance. How much? 2,700. So 75, 81, 83,700 minus 12,000. 83,700 minus 12,000. It's 71,700 is the amount of subscriptions received for the year ending 31st March 2021. Next, coming to entrance fees. Since there is no adjustment on entrance fees, what the amount credited to income and expenditure account isn't received to us. 2. Entrance fees, how much? 2,500. Next, contribution for annual dinner, right? No adjustments, so total receipt 2. Contribution for annual dinner 10,000. Next, 2. Contribution for annual sports meet 7,500. So these are the 4 receipts. Now to fill payment side, boys and girls, you have to search for expenditure side items first. First item is buy salaries. Receipts and payments account నుంచి ఇన్కమ్ అండ్ ఎక్స్పెండిచర్ అకౌంట్ వెళ్ళేటప్పుడు కరెంట్ ఇయర్ అవుట్ స్టాండింగ్ యాడ్ చేసి లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ అవుట్ స్టాండింగ్ లెస్ చేస్తాం. రివర్స్ వస్తున్నాం కాబట్టి కరెంట్ ఇయర్ లెస్ చేసి లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ యాడ్ చేయాలి. ఓకేనా? బై సాలరీస్ 47,500 less current year outstanding, how much? 4,500. Add last year outstanding 4,000. It's how much? 47,000. Next, general expenses also. Closing outstanding is there na? Right. General expenses. In respect of general expenses, prepaid is there na? So debited to income and expenditure account is 5,000. Prepaid 600 undi ante manam pay chesindi mottham 5,600 kada. By general expenses 5,000. Add current year prepaid 600. It's 5,600. Next, more audit fees should. What is the amount debited to income and expenditure account? 2,500, and they had says that audit fee for the year 2020-21 is yet unpaid. But we had during the 2020-21 audit fees for the year 2020-20 was paid, right? So here by audit fees. So this is not the payment for 2021. This is the payment for year 2020. How much it was? It's just how much? 2,000. So what about that debited to income and expenditure? It's still due. It will be paid in next year, I think. Next, thereafter honorarium, no adjustments. By honorarium amounting to 10,000. Next, stationery, no adjustment. I'll check one. Stationery, are there any adjustments? Are there? Stationery, no adjustments. Next, annual dinner expenses, no adjustments, amounting to 15,000. Next, interest and bank charges. Okay, by bank charges, how much? 1,500. Wait. One more item is there. See that sports equipment. Hey, see, the club had sports equipment on 1st January 2021, 26,000 yen. How much is debited to income and expenditure account with the name of depreciation? సార్ ఓపెనింగ్ లో 26,000 వాల్యూ ఉంటే డిప్రిసియేషన్ 3,000 ని డెబిట్ చేస్తే 26 minus 3, right? Yes, 26 minus 3, 23 ఉండాల్సింది, క్లోజింగ్ లో 27 ఉంది అంటే మనం 4,000 పర్చేస్ చేసినట్టేగా. హే లిజన్ బాయ్స్ అండ్ గర్ల్స్, లిజన్. ద క్లబ్ ఓన్లీ ల్యాండ్ మీద డిప్రిసియేషన్ ఉండదు. మరి డిప్రిసియేషన్ ఉంది అంటే అది స్పోర్ట్స్ ఎక్విప్మెంట్ మీద అయి ఉండాలి. 26,000 is the opening value. Depreciation is 3,000, right? The closing value is 23,000. ఉండాల్సింది 27,000 ఉంది అంటే 4,000 purchases గా. It should be credited to income and expenditure account by purchase of sports equipment. ఎలా చెప్పారు సార్? 27,000 minus 26,000 minus 3,000. It's how much? 4,000. చూడండి. సో టోటల్స్ చేస్తే ఒకసారి ఫాస్ట్ గా 47,000 ప్లస్ 5,600 plus 2,000 plus 10,000 plus 4,500 plus 15,000. It's how much? 89,600. Here also 89,600. Okay, sorry. I'm extremely sorry. I'm not able to consider one item. See, closing balance is given by last point, balance carried down. They said closing balance was 16,000. Right, total 1,05,600. I'm sorry, 1,05,600. 5,600 minus 7,500, 10,000, 2,500, 71,700. Right? It's how much? 13,900 is the balancing figure. This is the answer of first part, boys and girls. Now you have to go for the second part. What paper setter is asking you to prepare, boys and girls? Paper setter is asking you to prepare closing balance sheet, boys and girls. మనకి క్లోజింగ్ బ్యాలెన్స్ షీట్ ప్రిపేర్ చేయాలంటే ఫస్ట్ క్యాపిటల్ ఫండ్ కావాలి. క్యాపిటల్ ఫండ్ కావాలి అంటే ఓపెనింగ్ బ్యాలెన్స్ షీట్ ప్రిపేర్ చేయాలి. షల్ ఐ రైట్? ఫస్ట్ లిజన్. బ్యాలెన్స్ షీట్ as on 1st January 2021. This balance sheet is prepared to ascertain capital fund, boys and girls. Capital fund. Liabilities rupees. Next assets rupees. See, first you should last year first asset side fill చేద్దాం. freehold ground ఉందా లేదా? right, freehold ground. how much? 1 lakh. okay, then next sports equipment 26,000 is there na? right, sports equipment 26,000. Then sir, opening cash balance is there na? Cash in hand, it may be, or bank opening balance. Next, subscriptions receivable, opening receivable is there na? Subscriptions receivable, opening receivable, how much? 6,000. Next, boys and girls, coming to liability side. First, outstanding audit fees is there na? See, audit fees for the year 2020 was paid in 21. It means it is outstanding for the last year na? Outstanding audit fees, how much? 2,000. Next, boys and girls, next salaries is there, outstanding salaries, last year salaries. Outstanding salaries amounting to how much? It's 4,000. Subscriptions receivable is there? Yes. Subscriptions receivable amounting to how much? 4,500. Next, bank loan. Opening నుంచి వస్తుందా లేదా? Right. Bank loan. Right. So total ఎంతో చూడండి. So 1 lakh plus 26, 126, 132, 145,900. 145,900 minus 2,000 minus 4,000, 4,500. It's how much? So I'm not writing bank loan amount na? Exact. I'm extremely sorry. Minus 20,000. It's capital fund. Capital fund within brackets. Balancing figure 1,15,400. Next, you have to prepare which balance sheet, boys and girls? Closing balance sheet. Simple balance sheet as on 31st December 2021. Closing balance sheet. So same information. See, liabilities rupees, assets rupees. See, what is the amount of capital fund? 115,400. 1,15,400. Add surplus. Don't see receipts and payments account. See income and expenditure account given in the question. What is the surplus? 6,000 they had given na? 6,000, 121,400. Next, received in advance గాని ఏమైనా ఉంటే చూడండి. Subscriptions received in advance is there na? Right. Subscriptions received in advance. Received in advance. What is the closing amount of subscriptions received in advance? It's how much? 2,700. And this year audit fees has been due na? Outstanding audit fees 2,500. Next year pay chestam. Next, I think outstanding salaries is there. Outstanding salaries, yes. outstanding salaries. How much? 4,500. Next, boys and girls. Bank loan is also there. Bank loan. It was not repaid during the year. Now, how much? 20,000. Next, coming to asset side. What is the closing value of sports equipment? They are given a 27,000. First, start with freehold ground. Okay, how much? It's 1 lakh. Landing depreciation undadu. Next, sports equipment. So opening lo ఎంత ఉంది 26,000, ఇయర్ లో ఎంత కొన్నాం 4,000 మైనస్ డిప్రిసియేషన్ 3,000, 27,000. నెక్స్ట్ సబ్స్క్రిప్షన్స్ రిసీవబుల్ ఇస్ దేర్ నా 7,500. Subscriptions receivable, how much? 7,000. And prepaid general expenses is there na? Prepaid general expenses, how much? 600. Next, closing cash balance they had given na? Cash in hand 16,000. What is the total? 121,400 plus 2,700. 151. Sorry, 100. Yes, exact. 151, 100. I'll check for that side also. 127 plus 15 plus 16. 51,500. Okay. This is the answer for question number 1. And if you want to prepare, you can prepare working note for these subscriptions. Direct ga rasina marks vastayi, working note rasi reference ichina marks vastayi. Next, we'll move on to partnership question, boys and girls. Please make note of it. Very simple question, straight question from our material. It was given for 10 marks. Yes, please make note of it, boys and girls. Please make note of it. Now we'll move on to question number 4b. So, which is the question on partnership regarding preparation of revaluation account and partners capitals account. Okay, boys and girls. So we'll move on to the last question of the session. It is question number 4b, boys and girls. So, which is the question belongs to partnership, right? A and B are the partners sharing profits and losses in the proportion of 3/4 and 1/4. It means the profit sharing ratio between A and B is 3:1. As of now, in a partnership firm, there are two existing partners, namely A and B. The profit sharing ratio between them is 3:1. Following is the balance sheet of A and B. Coming to liabilities side, the capital balance of A as on 31st March 2021, 2,85,000. The capital balance of B amounting to 1,55,000. Total capital of the partnership firm 4,40,000. Creditors 3,75,000. And there is general reserve 60,000. Okay. Cash in hand 1,15,000. Cash at bank 1,10,000. Sundry debtors 1,60,000. Stock 2 lakhs. Bills receivable 30,000. Land and building 2,50,000. Office furniture 10,000. Right? They agreed to take C into partnership from 1st April 2021. As of now, there are two partners in a partnership firm. From tomorrow onwards, new partner joins into the partnership firm. His name is C. Goodwill is to be valued at how much? 2 lakhs. C is unable to bring cash for his share of goodwill. So it was decided that the due credit for goodwill will be given to A and B for their sacrifice in favor of C through current account, not capital account, through current account. Okay. C pays 1,40,000 as his capital. Okay. For 1/5 share in future profits, stock and furniture reduced by 10%. Right. Next, provision at the rate of 5% doubtful debts to be created on debtors. Superb. Land and building are appreciated by 20%. Capital accounts of the partners be readjusted on the basis of their profit sharing arrangement. Any excess or deficiency is to be transferred to their current accounts. Right? Prepare revaluation account, partners capital account. First we'll prepare revaluation account and we'll ascertain the result. Okay, now question number 4B. Right? So first, books of partnership firm, and we are preparing what? Revaluation account. Debit, credit, particulars, rupees, particulars, rupees. So everyone clear? So coming to stock and furniture reduced by 10%. What is the value of the stock? 2000. It reduces by 10%. What is the journal entry? Revaluation account data to stock account. In revaluation account, what is the posting? To stock. 2 lakhs into 10%. How much? Furniture reduced by 10%. What is the book value of the furniture? 10,000. To furniture, 10,000 into 10%. It's how much? 1,000. Next, a provision for bad and doubtful debts is to be created on debtors. What is the book value of the debtors? 1,60,000. Percentage, how much? 5%. It's 8,000. What is the journal entry? Revaluation account data to provision for bad and doubtful debts to provision for bad and doubtful debts. How much? 1,60,000 into 5%. It's 8,000. And land and building appreciated by 20%. What is the value of land and building? 2,50,000 into 20%. 50,000. What is the journal entry? Land and building account data to revaluation by land and building. 2,50,000 into 20%. It's how much? 50,000. So what is the profit in this account? 21,000 is to be shared between A and B in the ratio of 3:1. Right? 50,000. Next, 50,000. So what is the balance? 21,000 into 3/4. 15,000. 750 na 2. A's capital 21,000 into 15,752. B's capital 21,000 into 1 by 4. How much? 5,250. This is the first part of the answer, boys and girls. Okay, please make note of it. Please make note of it. Okay, so first we have to, before preparing final part of the answer called capital accounts, we'll go for computation of new ratio as well as sacrificing ratio. So working note number 1, computation of new ratio and sacrificing ratio. Okay, now what is the old ratio between A and B? Old ratio of A and B, 3 by 4 is to 1 by 4. New partner C's share 1 by 5. Remaining share is equal to 1 minus 1 by 5, 4 by 5. New ratio, see, new ratio is equal to remaining share into his share. Okay, now yeah, what is remaining share? 4 by 5 into his share, 3 by 4, 12 by 20. B, 4 by 5 into 1 by 4, 4 by 20. C వచ్చేసరికి 1 by 5 into ఈక్వల్ చేయాలంటే 4 by 4. ఓకేనా? New ratio is equal to 12:4:4 or 3:1:1. ఇంకా sacrificing ratio almost same వస్తుందమ్మో. Sacrificing ratio is equal to 3:1. Now we'll go for recording of adjustment entry in respect of goodwill. See, what is the total goodwill of the firm? It's how much? 2 lakhs, right? What is C's share of goodwill? 2 lakhs into 1 by 5, 40,000. Since C is unable to bring the goodwill, that goodwill is adjusted among A and B capital accounts through C current account. See, normally what is the journal entry? We have to write this 40,000 should be credited to A and B's capital in the ratio of 3:1. Automatically C's capital account to be debited. What paper setter says that instead of debiting C's capital account, that adjustment should be made through C's current account. Here, the adjustment entry will be, don't debit C's capital account, debit C's current account. C current account debtor 40,000. 2. Don't write A's current account, A's capital account. A's capital की B's capital की C's current account द्वारा adjustment చేయాలి. 2. A's capital 40,000 into 3 by 4. It's 30,000. 2. B's capital 40,000 into 1 by 4. It's 10,000. Adjustment entry is recorded for goodwill. Now it's a simple task for us, right, to prepare capital accounts. Please make note of it, boys and girls. Okay. Now we'll go for preparation of partners capital accounts, boys and girls, which is the last part of the answer. First, from balance sheet, show the opening balance of A and B. A capital balance 2,85,000, B 1,55,000. Okay. By balance brought down within brackets. Opening balance A 2,85,000, B 1,55,000. C. General reserve is there, na? It should be distributed to old partners in their old profit sharing ratio by general reserve. So how much? So 60. It's 40,000 na? Sorry, 60,000 into 3 by 4. 3 by 4, it's 45 here into 1 by 4, it's 15,000. Right? Next, boys and girls, revaluation profit is there na? By revaluation account profit transferred amount 15,750, 5,250. Everyone clear? Next, C brought an amount of capital. How much? It's 1,40,000 by bank C 1,40,000 CC. Now, what is the journal entry for goodwill adjustment? C's current account at R2, A's capital, B's capital by C's current account goodwill adjustment working note number 1. How much it is? Yeah, 30,000, 10,000. Right? Now all are completed. Now listen carefully, boys and girls. Capital accounts of partners be readjusted on the basis of profit sharing arrangement. Any excess or deficiency is to be transferred to their capital account. Sir, what is the new ratio? Right? Next. కొంచెం గ్యాప్ ఇద్దాం లేకపోతే కొంచెం సరే Right. See, adjustment of capital. Working note number 2. Which adjustment? Capital adjustment. See, what is the new ratio between A is to B is to C? It's 3 is to 1 is to 1. C brought C's share of capital is equal to 1,40,000 for 1/5 share. Sir, everyone clear? Listen carefully. One part ki C enta తీసుకొచ్చాడు 1,40,000. మరి న్యూ ప్రాఫిట్ షేరింగ్ రేషియోని బేస్ చేసుకొని వన్ పార్ట్ కి 1,40,000 అయితే ఏస్ షేర్ ఏమవుతుంది? ఏస్ షేర్ ఆఫ్ క్యాపిటల్ 1,40,000 into 3/1, 4,20,000. B's share of capital into 1/1, 1,40,000. Inta undali. It means the closing balance has been already fixed to balance carry down 420. Next 140, 1,40,000. The closing balances are already fixed, boys and girls. Okay na? Now listen carefully. A 420 undali. ఎంత ఉందో చూద్దాం. 2,85,000 plus 45,000 plus 15,750 plus 30,000. 375,750. బ్యాలెన్స్ క్యాష్ తీసుకురమ్మన్నట్ల కరెంట్ అకౌంట్ కి అడ్జస్ట్ చేయమంటున్నాడు. బై ఎస్ కరెంట్ అకౌంట్ బ్యాలెన్సింగ్ ఫిగర్ 4,20,000. 4,20,000. What is the balancing figure? It's 44,250. Next, see 140, 140 same. Next, listen. B the 140 undali ఎంత ఉందో చూద్దాం. 155,000, 15,000, 5250 plus 10,000. 185,250 ఉంది. సో 185,250 లో నుంచి 140 తీసేస్తే 2. Don't write bank 2. B's current account. Its balancing figure how much? 45,250. Right? So with this, question number 4 is also completed, boys and girls. 5 and 6 are to be discussed in next session. With that, key explanation session has been completed. Thank you.